All right, we are back. Let's restart the intro for those people that just got tuned in. Hi, my name is Tracy Biagela Pierre, and you are now in Rainbow Roots. Welcome to Rainbow Roots, that is brought to you by Restore Forward Black Women Blueprint. Rainbow Roots is a nurturing space for mothers, a nurturing space for caregivers, caretakers, and a nurturing space for anyone who is of service to other people. It's a place where you give back to yourself, which seems to be like this place where people don't want to be sometimes. In yoga, they say that savasana, corpse pose, is the hardest pose. And sometimes you think, well, headstand, ego, tree pose, warrior one, warrior two, these are really hard. Why would laying down on my back be considered hard? I've come to understand it's because we don't think we deserve it. We don't think we deserve a moment of peace, a place where we can just sit and relax and do absolutely nothing. I often tell people that my off time or my relaxing time is as important to me as when I'm on. So if I'm sitting down enjoying a nice episode of Different World on Netflix, that's super important to me. Or if I'm eating a piece of baklava on the couch, as opposed to standing up at the kitchen counter guzzling it down, that's super important to me. So taking a walk, doing yoga, things that may not bring monetary gain and don't benefit anyone but myself. These are important matters to me. So I want you to know it's okay for you to be selfish. It's okay for people to be disappointed because they're not getting what they want out of you. And it's also important for your health, both physically and mentally. Just recently, I went to the doctor and I found out there were all these different things that were going on in my body. Things were out of whack. My sugar levels were high, my blood pressure were high, things that have never been high before. However, I realized in the last year and a half, I have been prioritizing other people's mental health over mine. I have been giving and giving and giving and not receiving. In fact, I would deny the person to even give back to me because I felt like it was my duty to just be a martyr or more like a mother. I think a lot of times that's what we are as mothers. We have our own children. However, when we are empty nesters, like my daughter is 22 right now, we often find relationships, especially if you're not married already or in a solid, healthy relationship, you find these dysfunctional relationships that serve as a second chance to mother once again. And this is not what we need to do. We should take the time for ourselves and not feel guilty for it. So, Rainbow Roots is your space. It's your space to just do something for you. So, join us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon for Rainbow Roots so that we can do yoga, we can breathe, we can talk about the things that are important to us. Okay, so we're going to get started first in this easy seated pose. If this is comfortable for you, go for it, or sit on a chair, or lay down, or get into hero's pose, whatever works for you. And I want you to start off just by exhaling everything out. Then sweeping up that energy, inhaling, and then once again, exhaling out. Ah. I want you to be very animated about this, animated. I want you to use your hands, use your body, because emotion is created by motion, meaning how you move affects how you feel. So I want you to feel this transformation and moving into it just like I am can help. So once again, inhale. And then once again, exhale. Relax, relate, release, like Whitley would say on Different World. Once again, inhale, then exhale. Ah. One more time. Inhale, then exhale. Ah. And bring your hands on your thighs and hold space for one moment as you just find your natural breath, that bear breath. If your breath is deep, allow it to be deep. If it is naturally shallow, allow it to be shallow. If it's coming through one nostril and not the other, don't force it to do both. Just allow your natural breath and you observing it to be what is happening right now. With your spine nice and tall so you can create that beautiful circulation through all your chakras. I want you to start to take a Sufi grind, rolling forward and then rolling back. Inhaling forward and exhaling back. Keep going in this clockwise direction or start whatever direction you've already started in, and we will switch it in a moment. Inhaling forward and exhaling back. Think of these like seated cat-cows. In whatever position you're seated in, this movement, this rotation around your hips is available to you. And pause and take it the other direction. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Two more. Inhaling forward, and then exhaling back. Last one. Inhaling forward, and exhaling back. Beautiful. From wherever you are, hold still for a moment and just rub on your body. Touch yourself, feel on your legs, your thighs, your chest, your arms, your face, your neck, your head. Feel the different textures that you have to run through. If you feel comfortable, eyes closed, attention inside. I'm feeling a lot of different textures. Like I have some bumps on the side of my arms that are slowly going away. I've been working outside with the animals and I was picking up hay without any gloves. So I got really kind of rashy. Not that you could see it, but I could feel it. And it's finally getting smaller. So I'm feeling the textures in my arm change. And I'm just enjoying how my body likes to to repair itself. My sweater, the difference between my palm and the top of my hands, and then my clothing to my socks. So feel these different textures and just run your hands through them. Let's take a moment here. While you're feeling all these different textures, inhale and exhale. And release. Keep flowing, allowing yourself to be, and just be present in this moment where you are right now, completely free from any thoughts and any feelings that you should be anything else than what you are at this moment. Okay, wherever you are, I want you to extend your legs and kind of scoop and get your sitting bones down. And I want you to inhale your arms up, flexing the feet. I want you to roll like you're rowing a boat towards your toes. You can do this seated on a chair, And you can do this on the floor. We're rowing a boat forward and back. I want you to point your toes as you go down and then flex your feet as you go back. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Two more. One more. And hold. Sitting up nice and tall in staff pose. Flex your feet and inhale your shoulders up, back, and down. And I want you to look over one shoulder, then the other, while holding your abs nice and tight. And to center after this last one, look down towards your chest and point your toes as far down as you can. Then lift your toes up and flex as you bring your head up. Down with the toes, down with the head. Again, inhale up. And then down. One more, inhale up. And then down. Beautiful. From here, I want you to bring your hands behind you, fingertips facing your glutes if you can. But if you're not able to, if you don't have that flexion, you can face it the opposite way. And then I want you to bend your knees. Bring your knees up towards the ceiling, feet flat on the mat. And we're going to lift up into a reverse tabletop. Reverse tabletop. So inhale up. Feeling that weight on your arms and your shoulders. And then exhale down. Once again, inhale up. Coming into that reverse tabletop. Exhale down. We're going to do this 2 more times. I want you to adjust yourself to make sure that you're exactly where you need to be for maximum comfort for your wrist. So I'm going to bring my hands back just a little bit so my hands land directly underneath my shoulders. So once again, feet underneath knees, and then hands underneath shoulders, shoulder width apart. Inhale up. Head goes back if you can, and exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. And then exhale down. Beautiful. I'm going to take off my sweater. Feel free to get comfortable in the manners that serve you. We're going to go through a flowing boat to butterfly pose. Okay. So from here, I want you to place your hands right on the sides of your hips. Lean back just a little bit and then roll your shoulders back and down. And then lift both legs up. And if you can, lift your hands up to the side. Squeeze that belly button to spine. And from here, straighten out your legs if you can. And if not, leave them in a bent position. From here, bend them again. Come into butterfly. Float the arms up as you fold over your heart. Inhale up. Round the hands in a circle. Come back to butterfly. Feel free to first start off with your hands on the mat. Hands to the side of the body, palms up. Really try to bring that torso closer to your knees, keeping your spine straight. And then lift the legs up straight, squeezing your inner thighs together. Allow the shaking to really ignite you to know that you are working and strengthening your body. And then lift up tall, 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 tall. Allow the knees to go down further, stretching past your rib cage, and round the hands behind you this time. And then lift the chest up while bringing the knees closer down towards the mat. Beautiful. This is actually not what we were about to do, but I started to get a cramp underneath my left breast. So I was like, oh, we need to change it. And that's what we do as caregivers. We change up and do things differently in a way that serves us. We are not here to hurt ourselves. So here, lift up, really pronounce that chest out, send the head back if you can, and then tuck the chin to chest. And if you're able to lower that elbow down towards the mat, and then sit on your palms. So your palms are facing up, you're sitting on your palms and thrusting your hips forward. Head is aligned with the spine. And from here, I want you to close the knee and open. We're going to do that for 2 more times. Close, then open, close, then open. From here, take the hands out from under you and bring it back behind and sit up tall once again. Beautiful. Inhale the arms up and fold over your heart. Beautiful. Trusting yourself, loving yourself, knowing yourself. You can do this. And lift back up and turn. Okay, from here, I want us to bicycle the legs. We're going to bring the elbows down once again, and we're going to bicycle. Because the core of who you are is very, very strong. And I want us to constantly keep working out the core so that strength is constantly revealed. So squeeze that belly button to spine and keep sending both feet out, one at a time. Last 5, 4, good, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here, open up into a butterfly, and then send the leg back out. Up into a butterfly, and send the leg out. Bring yourself up into a butterfly, send out, butterfly, and out, butterfly, and out. 2 more, butterfly, and out, and butterfly, and out. Slowly bring the foot down, lift the chest up. Once again, sit on your palms, elbows parallel to the floor, and send the head back. Tuck the chin to chest, and come back up. Beautiful job. Come to the center of your mat, cross the legs. Once again, exhale everything out. Then inhale, grabbing all that beautiful energy, bringing your palms together, interlocking your fingers. We're going to do 1 breathing practice, Kapalabhati, shining skull. You've interlocked the fingers, your thumbs are up, and I want you to press your thumb into your sternum. And let's go. We're exhaling out. The energy is coming into that belly. As you exhale out, you should feel your belly coming in. And release. Bring your hands back on the thighs. Hold space for 1 moment. Sitting up nice and tall. Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining us for Rainbow Roots, this nurturing space for mothers and for caregivers. Whether you're male or female, if you identify with service and servicing others and you know you have to give back to yourself, this is the space for you. So come, do some yoga, do some movement, some breath work, and take time to care for yourself so that you then have more to give to the people that you love. Thank you for being here. My heart to your heart. Namaste.